back in my bus, and I've been doing so much stuff today. And the weather change is there. It's quite different. It's so nasty and humid out here. I'm getting eaten by bugs. Hey, Kristen. So today I have been working in here, and Austin's Adventure said, "Hey girl, love the live streams." I actually was hoping to get a video out for you guys, but some things have happened. Of course, nothing ever goes the way that you want it to. So I was trying to take this bed platform down, and my drill battery died, of course. And when I went to go plug it in, the other battery was on the charger, and it wasn't plugged into the wall. So that one was dead too. So those have been charging, and so I've been just packing up all my stuff and going through everything that I have and trying to downsize. And I've come to realize that I have a lot of stuff. But I saw Samantha's in the live chat. Hey! Wanda said, "Hey, Juliana from Mississippi. Glad to see you live." Dang, that's awesome. So yeah, I see you're back working on your bus. Yes, I'm back working on Levy here. Samantha said, "First of all, your skin looks freaking amazing." Thank you. It was funny. I went out with Tiffany. We went to like her favorite bars, and she's like, "Are you gonna wear makeup?" I was like, "I didn't even bring makeup with me, like this for this entire trip." And she was like, "Are you serious?" It's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Wow, much respect," or something like that. Yeah, I didn't bring any makeup with me to Oregon. I brought mascara. That was it. But yeah, so my drills died. I was filming. I filmed a little bit yesterday. Something came up. Filmed a little bit today. Of course, that happened. So I'm just packing now and downsizing. The nomadic wrencher said, "Glad you had a safe trip on the road." Yeah, I mean, I flew, but I'm glad I made it. Ramona Delaney did $10 super chat, gas money or whatever you need. Let's get this started. Thank you. I appreciate that. Chris said, "You're a tan goddess." Yeah, my mom was like, "You're so tan." I don't feel like I'm that tan, but I did get some color. Daphne said, "How's your mom doing?" She's doing okay. She's having a little bit of trouble eating, but she said she's getting better, and then of course she's working on getting her gallbladder surgery scheduled as soon as possible. The bus is running amazing. I'm so excited, and I started. You guys will see me start it in my next video, but I think I'm going to be actually traveling to Texas to get some things taken care of, and then I'll be heading to Oregon. I won't be in Texas long. It's literally going to be like go there for like a day or two, and then head up northwest. Daphne Lansborough did a $20 super sticker. Thank you so much. Paul Sherman said, "Good evening, Jaylene. Glad you made it home safe. Hurry up, Isaac misses you already." That's funny. Scott said, "Are you ever nervous about traveling? Like if the bus breaks down, do you think of those things? It would scare me." I'm not scared of the bus breaking down. More so, I am about it breaking down somewhere in the middle of nowhere, especially if I'm alone. So I do think about that and plan to be cautious about that, and hopefully maybe be able to caravan with people if I am going to be out there in the middle of nowhere, so that I'm not by myself. Austin's Adventure said, "As soon as I have the money, I'm going to get a bus and reno it and travel across the United States." You should. That's awesome. I definitely am glad that I upgraded to the bus. Dory said, "Can't wait to see the trip." I can't wait to take the trip. When did you say the start up video is coming out? Just my next video. Hopefully I can get that out tomorrow or the next day. Um, yeah, and then I start the bus and kind of show you guys that. And I'll show you guys the spark plugs too. My brother said they were very old and crusty. I haven't looked at them yet though. Cody Jones said, and whenever you get your bus fixed up and going places, I want to see more videos on your YouTube of you going places. Oh, I mean, I definitely plan on like vlogging every day, or posting every day, if not every other day, of just everything that I get into. So I'm excited about that. Daphne said, are you taking your cats with you? Yes, the cats will be with me for sure. Cats Gross said, you have an Oregon glow. We live not far from where Isaac is and have been enjoying the videos. Well, thank you. It's beautiful up there. My sister, I think, has got the Oregon or the Pacific Northwest itch, and she was talking to my mom about it because that's where we're from. We're from Washington, and so my mom was. We had my official birthday yesterday here, like with my family, and we went to dinner, and she was talking about, wouldn't it be crazy if we, like, our whole family wound up back up there because it is so beautiful. And my mom was saying she doesn't want to get stuck in one place forever. And then I don't know if my sister will ever move from Texas. She has talked about moving to Tennessee. And then she seemed to really be like asking me a lot of questions about Oregon and what I thought of it and all that. So that was kind of interesting. Austin's Adventure said, you and a bunch of okay, I'm back. I lost connection. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, that's a beautiful part of being on the internet. One good thing that comes out of it is that you do make connections and you can be inspired and you can follow people and be inspired by them. I definitely wouldn't be where I'm at today if it weren't for the inspiration of other people that I follow too. So CM said, is it starting easier or still gotta gas it? Love your videos. No, it starts up right away. There's no issues. Like, I am blown away. I'm so thankful to my brother for fixing it for me, and I couldn't be happier. I'm definitely gonna still take it to the shop and get it like just a basic tune-up for whatever else that I need to do on it before I hit the road. Kelly Sexton said, so you will be staying on your bus when traveling up to Oregon? Do you have your bed in there? I will be staying in my bus. So the plan is before, like, tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but all my tools are dead. I'm gonna break down the bed frame, take everything out, put it in Levi's bus, sweep and install flooring, then build up my bed platform again, put the bed on there, and then I'm also making some window covers out of Reflectix that I'll be using to cover up the windows while I'm traveling too, since it's not going to be done. And so I'll be completely moved into the bus, but to where I can easily take everything out, or at least some stuff out, while I'm building it. So yeah, I have a plan. Koi Lake said, hey Julian, I hope you checked your P.O. box before you leave. I sent Levy a package. Oh, yeah, my mom had been checking, or I think she checked like once or twice when I was gone, so hopefully nothing got sent back if someone did send me something. But I did get a few packages I haven't opened yet. And then also, I'll show you guys that my next live chat, which will probably be when I'm fully moved in to the bus. But yeah, I'll be gonna be completely moved in. I don't remember what else I was gonna say. Steven said, you should definitely do your floors the same way you did in your friend's bus. I hope we see a video. You're super talented. I'm definitely gonna film it. I'm still like, I don't know. I'm debating on whether or not I want to do it long ways or sideways. I can't imagine in my head how it looked sideways. I think it would look fine. And I did like the look of it with nothing on the floor, but once the cabinets and stuff are in, it's going to look a little bit different. Scott said, you do much more to the bus before you leave. That's all I'm going to do before I leave, is basically just put the flooring down, rebuild the bed platform, do my Reflectix window covers, and then I'm going to head out on the road and kind of just like rough it until I get there, and then the build will go more and more every day after that. Dory said, love the color of Samantha's shirt. Thank you. I got the exact same, I got a crew neck too. I got the exact same one that she did, and I really love it. I also got a t-shirt and a hat. which I really like the hat. It's like a dad hat and it's embroidered. I thought it was really nice. Jim from Scotland said, do you need a special driver's license to drive the bus in the States? Once it's because it's being registered as an RV, you don't need a special license. Samantha said that she's still wearing it. I saw on Instagram that you were wearing it today too. Auntie Ann said hi. Hey, Auntie Ann. The nomadic renter said, so did the fuel pressure test help? I don't think we tested the fuel pressure. I think we literally I bought the fuel pump. That was kind of a gut instinct from my mom, and I went with it. I trusted her, and it turns out that's what was wrong. So we didn't even test it. We just did it. Hey, 30 and a wake up said aloha from Hawaii. Oh man, I'm so jealous. It's so humid and warm, like gross here. Like, I'd much rather be in the heat up in Oregon than in the heat here in Tennessee, because it's been raining. It's supposed to rain all week, and it's gross outside. Miss Cold Beer said I'm wearing my shirt today too. Thank you, you guys. Send me pictures on Instagram. Scott said the tiara, Sam. Cody Jones said, and I got to ask you a question, and did he ever fix his deck on his bus? Because we were on your live stream when the deck broke. He still hasn't fixed it. He has a lot going on building Brandon's bus. So he's also, I think, as far as I know, still in the search for a welder. And I really don't know if he's going to wind up just cutting it off and redoing it, or what his plans are for the deck. But no, I don't think it's fixed yet. Daphne said, are you going to put your bus together in Oregon? Yes, I'm going to finish it out in Oregon. Samantha said, Kevin's in the hizzy. Cody Jones said, are you going to have Wi-Fi in the bus? I have a Wii Boost. I may have broke it. But other than that, not necessarily. I'm going to do what Isaac did as far as internet. He got I think it's called Visible is the phone, and it's like untoggled, unlimited Wi-Fi, and it works pretty well. We used it for a couple weeks while I was there, and I'm definitely going to get one too, and I use that and it's on Verizon towers. So I have T-Mobile. So if I get that phone, it's super cheap. I'll have internet, or I'll have Wi-Fi for the most part, and I'll have both Verizon and T-Mobile towers. Motsty said, did you eat any especially good food in Oregon? I will say Tiffany's friend, Alex, who hosted us on my last night in Oregon, was a phenomenal cook. He said he just threw the stuff together that he made us, but it tasted amazing. So yeah, that was especially good, if I had to say so. And then of course my birthday tacos were good. Other than that, there's a few places we ate at. We have Thai food, which I hope to have an area to keep your cat safe when you start working on your bus once you get back to Oregon, because Isaac's shop is too close to visit. So my plan, I have a big friend. I've worked with them in the... All right, I should be good now. I connected to the Wi-Fi. Oh, I think I got bit on my forehead. Oh my gosh. I hate my life. What is it coming to? Okay, so I'm a little behind because I was losing service. And oh my goodness. I got bug spray on my arms, so hopefully now I have it on my face. And now I'm super far behind. Okay, I missed a super chat. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Incredible Max said, what's the best years to look at for a schoolie? I know Isaac said 7.3, but what's your thoughts on a body? Like, do you like fiberglass? I would never really personally someone better to talk to about that. It's really bright, so I'm gonna move you guys so I'm not looking directly at the sun. Debbie said, I received my t-shirt in the mail today. Yeah, a lot of people got their shirts today, which I'm excited about. Michael said, have you Have you take the bus out for a ride since you got back? I haven't taken it out. I'm gonna take it and drive around before I leave a few times. It's just such a hassle to get it in and out of this driveway that I have to be particular. Chris Jones did a $20 super chat. Drive safe and enjoy the scenery along the way. Thank you so much, Chris. Kelly said, can you do a wider plank going sideways on the floor? You mean like a wider flooring? I don't think I'd want to go very, like, not super wide. I think the flooring that I put in Brandon's bus is a good size. Not too skinny, not too fat. Peace out, Lisa did a $50 super chat. Here's for belated B-Day present and gas. Thank you so much. Oh, Samantha put a link to my merch if you guys want to grab yourself a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a hat. There's all kinds of stuff. A mug. Ronald said T-Mobile just... Is that a bug? I'm getting eaten here. T-Mobile just merged with another carrier boosting service. Interesting. I didn't know that. I am literally getting eaten by mosquitoes, and I put Deep Woods off on. It's so humid. It's nasty outside. T-Mobile has unlimited if you pay extra $20. I've actually had that before, and it's not... I mean, maybe it's changed now, but when I had it, once you hit a certain number, then it would like tap out, or whatever you would call it, and it'd get slower. But I mean, maybe they changed it. I'll have to go talk to them. Lewis said, Jelena, you look happy since you met and hung out with Isaac. Yeah, meeting Isaac and Tiffany and Dorit and Brandon and everyone was definitely a highlight, I would say, of my year. That's saying a lot. Or I guess it's not really saying a whole lot. I feel like this year was really, really a dark one for me, and it's finally starting to brighten up, I would say. Sue Martinez said, I know your floor will turn out great. Great idea for internet. He has great ideas. I have been listening to his music. I really enjoy his music a lot. Yeah, he's an amazing singer. I showed my mom. He did a cover of Ed Sheeran's, I don't remember what the song is called, but he did an Ed Sheeran cover, and it's really, really good. Elle Ward said, so glad you made it home. Can't wait for the adventure back west. I'm excited too. Apparently I'm buffering. I don't know why the internet's so bad today. I'm like outside and I'm on the Wi-Fi. Oh no, I'm buffering and frozen. Wait, I think I'm way behind. I think we're good now. I think I'm just like extremely way behind. Okay, let me get caught up, you guys. Paul Honeyman did a 5-pound super chat for your gas tank. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it. Now, let me get way down here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I was reading old comments when I was buffering, so I should be fine now. The Nomadic Wrencher said 7:30 p.m. bandwidth being eaten up on mobile. Well, I'm on Wi-Fi now, so it should be fine. Hey, 2 old people on the couch are in the house. Kathy, yes, the bus is running. It's running great. And we will be hitting the road sooner than you might think. Ride with me said, did you get the bus running, and what did you change in your bus plans after the trip? Ooh, good question. So yes, it's running. And so a couple of things I changed is, one, I decided to go ahead and put the flooring in now instead of later. I thought about redoing my Wilwell boxes because they're kind of just like thrown together with scrap that I had, but I think they're fine. No one's going to see them anyways. And I'm redoing the bed platform. A lot of people think it's because of the height, but it's not because of the height. I don't know that I'll change the height, but the way that I built it, it's fine. It would be fine, but I could build it better. So I'm just going to take it apart, put the floor in, and then build the bed platform up better. And then I fell in love with Isaac's project bus, like the layout. So I'm thinking I might do like a mini version of that with a few changes. More so, it's just gonna like, I'll have a dinette kind of like that one, but smaller. And then there's a few little, it'll be my dinette slash bathroom, if you will. So I'll go into that later on like on an actual video about it. And then of course on the other side, I thought I was gonna put a shower in there. I will still have a shower, but the other side will just be straight kitchen. So I'll have my water or a sink, and then I'm gonna have 2-burner stove, and then I think that's it, and the rest will be countertop. I don't want too much going on the counter. Kara said go grab a long sleeve top. It's so hot though, and I don't even know where most of my stuff is at right now because I'm packing. Food, Coffee, and Freedom said, are you going to put something on the window so you can sleep? Yeah, I have Reflectix, and so I'm going to cut the Reflectix to size, and then maybe use Velcro or something to keep them up for now, and that's just temporary. Joe Drake said, was it the fuel pump? Yes, it was the fuel pump. Bobby said, hey Jaylena, still changing to take out the bed. Yes, so the bed's coming out, floor's going in, and then the bed's going back up. Donnie said, hey Jaylena, can't wait to see you start working on the bus. You guys will see me start working on it. I'm like fully moving out, working on it a little bit, then fully moving in, and then we'll make our way up to Oregon after that. Hey, Weibel Family Adventures. Cheryl said, I think that's a great idea. Nate said, have you gone on a road trip with the van? I haven't gone on a road trip with this bus yet, but in my van, yes, I did a lot of traveling. I don't know if that's what you meant. How is Levi's bus coming along? It's funny because a lot of people, I named my bus Levy, which is spelled Levy, and then my little brother's name is Levi, who's also working on a bus, and his name's spelled Levi. So people get it mixed up, and it always makes me giggle. Scott said, do you worry about how much you will spend on gas now compared to the van? I want to get one, so I'm not sure what to get. The van was definitely better on gas, for sure, but I think it's more of like what you're willing to sacrifice, and so like in the van it was a much smaller space, but it was better on gas, versus the bus is a much bigger space, not as good on gas. So to me, the toss-up is kind of worth it to have more room and have to pay a little bit more on gas. Carrie said, new follower here, excited to watch your future adventures. Totally admire that you're doing the build yourself and sharing such informative videos. I don't know that I would say my videos are super informative, but I'm definitely learning as I go. And this build is going to be 100%, I wouldn't say 100%. I would say this build it's going to be 95% me when it's done. The only time I will get help and have gotten help is if I really needed the second hand, which thank you so much to my brothers for helping me when I need it. And whenever I am up in Oregon, I'm going to be finishing it out at Isaac's shop, but he has so much stuff going on and stuff, so if I need a hand, I'm sure he'll be happy to lend one, but he's definitely not going to be like helping me a whole lot on this. So I'm still going to be it's still going to be totally like solo female bus build, which I'm excited about. Franco said, hey girl, don't redo anything. It's not perfect, but it's a working bed. Get driving and use all as is. Rip it all up at his shop. I mean, I thought about doing that too, but just weighing the pros and cons, and like the fact that it's not like I can just drive there in a day. It's gonna be quite the road trip to get there. So I just want to try and make it as comfortable as possible for me and the cats while being on the road. So that's why I'm tearing it down and redoing it. Lillian Coco said, what's the brand of composting toilet Isaac likes? Ooh, I don't know. I think I have it pulled up, but I'm not sure if I exited out of it. Actually, he might have sent me a link. But that's the toilet I'm gonna get. If you do get it though, he said to get it sooner than later because it is made in Germany, so it does take a minute for them to ship it out. But it's called killedwick.com. It's KILDWICK.com. Composting toilets is what they do. So there's a few different options on there to choose from, like quite a few now that I'm looking at it. But yeah, that's the one that he has in the project bus, and I'm gonna wind up going with that one as well too, instead of Nature's Head. Cheryl said, when will you head back? Sorry if you've already said it. I don't have a set date of when I'm gonna head back. I have a few things that I need to get taken care of before I can. I'm hoping to be on my way there in a little over a week. Living Simple Homestead said, hey Jelena, how are you? Hey everybody. I'm doing great. I wish I could have gotten more done on the bus today. I might, if it doesn't rain, just might keep trying to break down this bed platform before, at least do that tonight. Kay said you should put those screens in the doorway that have magnets to keep the bugs out. People have them. I'm actually gonna make a I've had those screens, and the thing is like the cats can get out of them. So my plan is to do a do-it-yourself screen door for this door and for the front door. And I'm gonna do my front door the way that Isaac did the front door in the project bus. That was killer. And he's going to be making a tutorial video on that when he starts working on Minion, I think is what he said. So I'm really looking forward to that. Melody said, are you going to do a shower and toilet room? I will have a toilet and I will have a shower. So, yes. Why will a family adventures said, keep it up, girl, you're killing it. Thank you. Nivasi said maybe pick times to work on the bus, meaning work on it in the mornings, much cooler. Yeah, I mean, I do work on it in the mornings when it's cooler, but then I'm not just going to stop during the day because it gets hot. I just keep trucking. So I'm used to the heat, and it's just something that, I'm just going to keep going. But yeah, I mean, of course it's better to work on it in the morning when it's cooler. Auntie Ann said it's a good idea to remove everything to install the flooring. It will probably save on material because of less waste. Yeah, I agree. Cheryl said, can we get a peek of your brother's bus progress run day? Levi, I think what you guys saw in his bus last time is all that he has gotten done on it. I think his next days off are the 16th and the 17th, and he said he's going to try and do as much as he possibly can, but that's also his birthday. The 17th is Levi's birthday. Cindy said, hey Jaylena from North Virginia? Am I saying that right? Another Granger Smith fan. Yes. He's going to be playing in Utah, and I think I'm going to make my way down there. I don't remember what time of year, but I might take a break from the bus build and take a road trip to Utah to go see Granger Smith. I really want to get VIP tickets so I can meet him. I think that would be really cool. Cody Jones said, are you going to get like a black curtain to hang up behind the driver's seat? Yeah, I'll probably get some blackout curtains to hang around the driver's seat. Bobby said, I'd take having more room any day. Yeah. Lewis said, Isaac seems like a nice person and he can sing very good. He has a beautiful voice. I agree, and he is. Austin's Adventure said, so if you wanted to go full-time travel for a while in a bus, how much do you think it would cost per year? If you don't know, that's totally okay. I gotta say, I have no idea. No idea. When I was in my van, it was a thought to keep track of how much I was spending and stuff, and I don't think that I did. I think I kept all my receipts, though, with the intention. I never did. But maybe that's something that I'll do in the bus. Maybe I know. I'll keep track of how much gas I spend and how much money I spend on food when I go to Oregon. So then I can do a video for you guys, basically like how much does it cost to live in a bus and go 2,300 miles. It's like, I don't know the exact miles, but I'll, you know, include that. Larry said, hey kiddo, glad to see you back home. Hope you have safe trips back to Oregon. Thank you. Nate said, how old was the bus when you got it? Well, it's a 93, and I got it this year. So, was it 28? 27, 28? 28, 29? Trevor said, what are you doing with the ceiling on the bus? Well, I'm going to insulate it, and then I'm going to put wood up, and then I will also have puck lights. Lou said, will you be near the fires up there? My mom just texted me about that. I don't know where they're at, actually. I was meant to look that up earlier, and I forgot. Yancel Perez did a $3 super sticker. Thank you so much. 3D HD1 said, have you ever worked on a camper? I redid a pull-behind camper a few years back. Ruby Williams said, how do you make your money? I primarily, right now, my primary source of income has been YouTube, and that has been the case for the last 2 years. But this isn't my first channel. But thankfully, I've been able to build this channel up and be able to do the same. Glenn K said, Jaylina, if you're passing through New Mexico on your way back and need help, contact me, I'll help you out. Thank you, I appreciate that. Patricia's 21st Century USA said, how's your mom doing? She's doing much better. She's having a little bit of trouble eating, but she's doing fine. Paul Honeyman linked Levi's either video or channel if you guys want to go check that out. Sue said, it is good that you hadn't done too much before you got the good and practical ideas from Isaac. I'm sure it will be comfortable in your happy place with your fur babies. Yeah, I agree. My Crazy Life said, there's also a urine divider sold on Etsy and you just put it in a bucket. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Bonnie said, gotta head back to work. Have a great, safe trip back to Oregon. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Judy said, Jaylina, I'm so sorry I startled you guys the other day. I'm not some weird stalker. It was my love of that part of your country, and the other was keeping my brain challenged. Bonnie said that's her son's birthday too. Oh, lots of cancer babies in the house. Cancers are the best. I mean, I'm a little biased though. Living Simple Homestead said bus is looking great, Jaylina. Thank you. TK Morris said check out Breezeways. They are on Amazon. I'll have to look that up. Yancel Perez did another $2 super sticker. Thank you. Lots of concerts these days. Oh yes, Ukraine, dude. I'm so excited for concerts to come back. We already bought tickets to. We're gonna go see Isaac, Tiffany, and I, and maybe someone else are gonna go see Taking Back Sunday and Jimmy Eat World in October. I'm really excited about that. Twan Talk did a $20 super chat. Jaylina, here's a little something to contribute to the gas fund from my loving mama, Clinton, and I. Enjoy your journey, love, and we will most definitely be watching. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. I really appreciate your comment that you left on Instagram. That made my day. Thank you. L. Ward said Jaylina Granger is going to be in Oregon. What? I didn't see Oregon. Oh, maybe I wasn't planning on being in Oregon at the time when I looked at those dates. If he's going to be in Oregon, I'm definitely going to be going to that concert. Oh, he's going to be in Bend too? Oh, that's perfect. I'm literally like, oh, I'm so excited. Maddie said your nails are always nicely manicured and clean. I'm very weird about my hands being dirty. I don't mind that they're dirty when I'm working, but on, like, normally, if I even feel a little bit of anything on him, I always constantly wash my hands. And I hate using hand sanitizer because of that. And so if I do use hand sanitizer, the moment I get a chance, I wash my hands. Elward said, I'm waiting for him to dip down into Northern California, right? Ukraine dude, my bus is running. It's fixed. It was the fuel pump, and the spark plugs need to be changed too. Rebecca said, are you going to black out all your windows? I'm not going to black out my windows. I might black out the bottom half, maybe. I'm not sure. Charlene said, Granger Smith is going to be in August 17th. I know he's going on tour, and I looked at a few of the tour dates, but at the time I wasn't sure where I was going to be. So Dave said, how are the tires on your bus? They're actually really good. I don't know how old the tires are, but they're in great shape. There's a lot of tread on them. Jackie said, no, she will not be around the fires. Where are the fires at? I'm curious. And there is no spare tire, and I don't have a spare tire. Seth Cora said, hit that like button, guys. Thank you, Seth. Tasha Lee said, hey, sweetheart, when are you heading back? I'm not sure yet. I don't have a set date on when I'll be heading back. Seth says, smash the notification button. Or Ukraine dude said, Oregon is so country. Do you mean like country, like cowboys and stuff, or like country, like there's a lot of country land out there? Because I didn't think the area that we were in, like when we went to that place that Tiffany wanted to go to, I think it was in Eugene. Or no, it was in Portland. And it was I had never seen like a punk rock scene like that. Like they had a whole punk rock bar, and I just don't see that anymore. Like Dallas has definitely changed. They're not like that anymore. They're very uppity. It's rare. Cody Jones said, I'm thinking about getting me a van and getting my license because I want to move out of my mom's house and live on my own. Yeah, it's a great way to start. I mean, if that's, what's pulling at your heart, just do it. Barbara said, I'm glad you made it back home safe. Much love. I'd stay, but I'm exhausted from working on my yard for the last 5 hours. I'm so sorry, Barbara. Go get some rest. Thank you for stopping by. Maddie said, as a YouTuber, you have to keep track of your expenses for your taxes. Oh, I keep all my receipts. I just don't look at them until I have to. But yeah, I keep all of my receipts. But yeah, YouTube actually changed their thing. So starting this, I think it was starting actually November 2020, they started taking out taxes for you. From what I can remember, they sent that email out around that time. Hansel said, I hope whatever you have a good time, always be safe. I'm going to be praying for you. God bless your whole family. Keep up the great work. You're an amazing person and you're awesome. Thank you so much. Judy said, I say that because I've had cysts removed from the inside of my head, so everything is a challenge. Oh, wow. Hey, Kathy. Tasha Lee said Slipknot is going to be in Dallas in October. Yeah, I saw that. I don't think I've ever seen Slipknot. I'd love to see them. I've seen what's Corey Taylor's band? Stone Sour? I've seen them. I've actually met them, which was really cool. Like when I was, 14. My mom's like the slowest person in the world when it comes to like being on time. And so me and a few of my friends went to this concert in Dallas at the Jexa, I think is that what it's called now? But my mom like was super late picking us up, so we're the only people left, and like Stone Sour were leaving the venue, and like they walked out the front doors and they met us, and it was really cool because like no one else is there. Andy said your bus is 28. Depending on its birthday. I just turned 28. And there's people who are born in 93 who are not 28 yet. Like my best friend Jessica. who's 27, but she will be 28 on July 27th. I mean 28. Sorry, Jessica. Rebecca said if you have a back camera, I would put widescreens on your back. People can see in, but you can't see out. If Granger Smith's gonna be in Bend, I will be at that show. So if you're in that area, that's the time to run into me because I will be at that show. Lori said, "Have you downloaded Eat Radio? It's free." I haven't. I know I have Granger's face tattooed on my leg, but I don't have time to be super obsessed with. Not that it's bad, but like I don't have time to watch every video and vlog and all the stuff that the Eat stuff that they do. I love Parker and was his name Aiden, I think. But I watch when I can. I haven't downloaded radio yet, but I will whenever I get a chance. Blessed Farm said, if you guys have a P.O. box in Oregon, I have 24 brand new puck lights you can have. I'll send you them if you want them. I'm good on puck lights. Thank you so much. And I think Isaac, for the most part, said that he's never going to do puck lights again unless he were doing like wood on the ceiling. He would use puck lights. But what he uses for the lights in those buses like work so well. They're so bright. They're those strip lights. Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show said, "Can I send Ned, my twin brother, to join your epic journey back up north?" I might actually be having someone join me on my journey back up north to help me drive. I don't know. We'll see. Are we going to get a basic understanding of how that TBI fuel injection engine works? Not for me. This is not the channel for that. I do not know. I'm not gonna go over any. I'm trying to learn as much as I can as far as the engine and stuff goes, but like, this is not the channel to come to for that information. CJ Trixie Van Life said, "What's the gas mileage?" From what I've heard, it's 11 miles per gallon, but I've also heard that it's probably not going to be that good. Linda said, "Just always be mindful of your surroundings. I'm a mama, and it's important advice." I'm hyper aware of my surroundings. That's definitely something I notice when other people lack that. Like if they're not paying attention to the people and what's going on around them, because I'm so hyper aware. Like when I go even just grocery shopping, I notice things, and like if I'm with one of my friends and they're like, "Oh, you know, whatever, da da da," and they're not paying attention, I'm like, you need to pay attention. Whoa Nelly said, "I'm really enjoying watching your bus build and your journey. Isaac is quite the character. Glad you found him. I like both your channels, but your lives together are the best." I agree. He's definitely something special. Plastic frost for privacy on the windows. I'm gonna have, for the trip up there, I'm gonna have Reflectix on the windows, but I'll have curtains once like I'm actually. Oh, there's the red cardinal. I'll have curtains whenever I've done. Louis said, "A lot of tread on the tire doesn't necessarily mean it's a good tire. Check for cracks, dry rot, and the tire wall is very important." Yeah, I mean, I've looked them over. Like they're in really good condition. So that was one of the selling points for me. Not totally, but it was something I was excited about when I bought it because I was not trying to replace a bunch of these tires because they're very expensive, or they can be. Like this, it's 6 tires. The fires are south of Sisters. Is Sisters a town? Tasha said, "I miss the grunge Dallas life for real. Now it's different. Lots of hipsters. Yeah, it's like straight hipsters in Deep Ellum. It's definitely not the same as it used to be. I remember going to all the rock shows, and now they don't have any rock shows. So Harry Scott did a $3 super sticker. Thank you so much. Ukraine dude said meeting famous people was so cool. Yeah, it really is. Um, playing Warp Tour, not playing Warp Tour, being on Warp Tour and meeting like all of my favorite bands that I listened to growing up that I had posters plastered on my wall was one of the highlights of my life. It was amazing. Leanne did I think that's Australian $7 super chat. Thank you. Paul Honeyman said, you just turned 29, didn't you, Jalina? Oh. Yes, I just turned 29, not 28. My bad. No, I'm 23, okay? Tasha said, that's cool when you met them, and yes, it's the Jexa now, but Slipknot is crazy. Well, used to be, I don't know, when I seen them, it was back when my girls were 15. Yeah, I'm 29, and yeah, I think people freak out about seeing Slipknot because the drummer, I think they do the thing where it goes up and he spins around. But I've seen Blink do that before. Lori said, no, it is radio only, just music. Interesting. So they basically just get to play whatever they want to play. Do they have more Texas country than typical radio, I guess? Because Granger is Texas country. Fred said, have a great live. It's almost 7 p.m. and I have a 3 a.m. work alarm in the morning and I have to leave shortly. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you get a good night's rest and get some sleep. The trolls are in the house. Thank you to my moderators for moderating because I haven't seen any negative comments come through. So you guys are doing a great job. Can you see Samantha's comments? I did see them. Yeah, I can see Samantha's comments. Ukraine dude said, how will you secure items in the bus when you're driving? Just put them up somewhere. I Velcroed everything in the van, and that worked great. But when I tried to take that Velcro off, it was a whole mission trying to scrape it off. And I was just using Goo Gone, and it was like a whole thing. Dave said, do you plan on having a dash cam on while you're driving? Probably not. Bobby said, making sure because of the blocking issues from last time. Yeah, I'm actually, I'm going through and making sure people aren't blocked, like just randomly every now and then. Mary said, Jaylina, I'm happy if you have someone helping you drive back to Oregon. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I think it'd be fun if it does. Check out Archetypes Collide. You will like that band a lot. I'll have to check them out. R&R said, how was your flight? So Tiffany and I spent our last night in Portland, and we stayed at her friend Alex's house, and we went to the bar. She was like, yeah, let's go to this bar that I really like going to, and I was like, okay. And I was thinking it was going to be more like a, kind of like a bar. We could like eat, grab a beer or something, but it was kind of more like a club, and like she was just dancing her little heart out, and she just seemed so happy, and that was fun. We stayed there until about 1 and then went back home, and we woke up at 4:30. I don't think she even went to sleep, and she had to pack. Woke up at 4:30, caught my flight, slept on my first flight, had a layover in Denver, and then slept the entire time on my second flight, but it was good. Samantha B did a $50 super chat for the gas fund. Thank you so much. Steve said, how much tear out rebuild will you do before driving back to Oregon? Not much. I'm just taking the bed platform out. Then I'm putting the flooring down, putting the bed platform back up, and then moving in. So not a whole lot, really. Jonathan said, red cardinals mean you'll have good luck. Yeah, I've heard something like that. I see them every now and then, and it's funny. I see them a lot when I'm doing live chats out here, but I don't see them when I'm not live. Dora said, am I going to get my bus checked? Yes, I'm going to take my bus to the shop down the road where I took my van, have them check it out, make sure everything's good to go. Then I'll be hitting the road, but I won't be hitting the road before doing that. I do have a backup camera, but I won't have like a dash cam that's on all the time filming. Sisters is in Central Oregon. Okay. Brooke said you should get some stained glass stuff that clings to your windows. I've seen people do that and I like it. I just don't think that that will mesh well with the aesthetic that I'm going for, if you will. Sheila said, I went to Ozfest once. Never went to Ozfest. Denise, I'm not sure exactly when I'll be heading back out. I would say probably in about a little over a week. When are you leaving to go to somewhere in the middle of nowhere? David said, just joining, but where's the wine at, girl? No alcohol for me. I am cleansing, if you will. So just nothing but water. As far as drinks go, I'm not even drinking coffee, but I found caffeinated bubbly. And so I'm trying this out. I'm not a real big fan of flavored sparkling water, but I do really like regular sparkling water. But this had caffeine in it, and I was like, I'm not drinking coffee. I would love some caffeinated water. So we'll see how it goes. Just kind of makes me sad because it tastes like a White Claw, but you don't get the benefits of alcohol, you know? Susan said, where's Isaac and his blue wrench? He's super busy today, as far as I know. I know that they're working on the closet, and he's probably trying to get cabinets and stuff up too. Caught the live from Schoolie. That deck breaking was perhaps the most hilarious thing I've seen in a live stream. The energy in that stream was amazing. That day was amazing, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed it too. Scott Powell said, I love your channel. I live in a VW bus and love you guys. Hee-haw. That's awesome. Thank you. Miss Cole Beer shared my merch store if you guys want to look at some merch of mine. Ukraine Juice said, you look very pretty in that light. Thank you. Salem, and he's going to be in Salem, Oregon, September 3rd. I don't know how far Salem is from where we're at, but I'd prefer to go to Bend, I think. Don't worry, Paul. Natasha's got it. Debbie said, Jaylena, the painting and caulking the bus did it all cover good. Yeah, the bus has no more leaks. It did have leaks, but I caulked all the windows, and now it doesn't leak anymore. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it does its job. It does what it needed to do. Sonia said, that is Ohio State bird. Its meaning to us is someone who has passed is visiting you, thinking of you, all good. That's what it is. That's what I've heard, is that it's people from the other side visiting you. Cindy said, did you ever find out how everyone was blocked? I have not. But, like, 30 and a Wake Up was blocked on there, and we talked about it, and he said that the same thing happened to him on his channel. So maybe it's a YouTube thing. I don't know. But that's super weird. Leanne said, I'm looking forward to traveling the long journey with you. I'm looking forward to get going. Catherine said, no, don't do the window cleaning. I did it and had to replace it. Waste of money. Oh no. Ukraine dude said, what will you do if you see a spider in your bus? The same thing I did today or yesterday when there was a spider crawling on my arm. I killed it. The benefits of alcohol, I love it. Cindy said, is Isaac on schedule with the 30-day build? As far as I know, I mean, it's really coming along. If you follow him on Instagram, he posts pretty much progress videos and pictures and stuff as it's going on. He's making good time, I think. Judy said, all you wrenchers are amazing. And I agree. R&R said, are you going to paint it again once you get back to Oregon? I haven't painted the bus at all. The outside, as far as, I mean, it's still, you know, orange, yellow, school bus color. But yeah, I'll be painting it while I'm there. At some point. That'll be, I don't think that's going to be something I do right away. But it's definitely something I will do while I'm there. Oops. Susan said, how hot is it in Tennessee? Would you ever want to live in Tennessee? It's humid more so than anything. I think it was like 87% humid or something like that. But it's been closer to the 90s. And it's not the heat, it's the humidity that I do not like. And I don't know that I'd ever want to settle down here. I love it here. But I don't think I'd want to settle down here. James said, hi from West Virginia. I heard a lot about you, so I'm checking out your channel. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here. Amanda said, shout out to the mods. Great job, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you guys are killing it. Jackie said, Salem is closer, but Bend is prettier and nicer. Debbie said, Jaylena, bounce dryer sheets help with mosquitoes. Tried that once. Backfired, and they were swarming me. It was crazy. But a lot of people say the Skin So Soft works by Mary Kay, and when I was complaining about mosquitoes, Isaac was like, oh, I have that Mary Kay stuff. I think it's Mary Kay or Avon, actually, I think is what it is. And I was like, I don't know, I'm kind of scared to like try certain things because when I did the dryer sheets, it backfired big time. Leanne said, when are you going to get a tool belt? I don't know. Franco said, what color, not white? Question mark. The bus? I mean, my plan was to paint it white. I mean, that may change. That's still my plan, but it still may change because that's how I roll. I don't make plans and I change stuff up all the time. R&R said, oh, sorry, I must have been thinking of a bus at Isaac's place. Yeah, so I have my bus here, and when I was up in Oregon with Isaac, he had his project bus that I was helping him work on, and then Brandon came up, and Brandon's bus was there. So, yeah, my bus was not there. Ukraine dude said, have you gotten used to driving a bus? This is really and truly not much different than driving the van. In my van, I always felt like I was driving a truck, and this feels like the same thing. I actually used to drive box trucks for work, so this is a piece of cake versus a gigantic box truck. That was not fun. I did not enjoy driving the box trucks. They were big box trucks, though. RT3 said, that's what Texas girls do. Rest in peace, little spider. True that, true that. Tasha said, do you need a dash cam? I have extras. I bought a few when they were on sale. I mean, I don't know that that's something that I am wanting. I don't know, though. I change my mind a lot, so I don't know. We'll see. But thank you. Avon's amazing. Cody Jones said, I like your outfit. Thank you. Dora said, Jaylena, did you put in the vents on your roof? I put in my Max fan. That's up there. And I'm also going to be... Another thing I'm going to change since it's coming back is I'm going to take my skylight out and redo it, but I'm going to build it like a do-it-yourself skylight so I can open it, like on the project bus. Skin So Soft is the original. It's awesome against mosquitoes. That's what I've heard, but I don't know. You use it on your horses. And they developed an allergy to it? Dang, that sucks. Mouthwash works for mosquitoes. Yeah, bugs love me. It's crazy. Malia said, love watching your channel. Jaylena watching from New Zealand. Oh, thank you. Lori said, bounce only dryer sheets work. Tuck it in your pocket. Yeah, that's what I had. And I put them in my, I rubbed them on my legs and I put them in my pockets. And they were swarming my legs. It was crazy. Rock and Roll Fawn said, for mosquitoes, I use Repel Lemon Eucalyptus spray. It works great. Ninth Element had her own, like, lemon eucalyptus spray for mosquitoes, and I used it and it seemed to work. David said, I want to move to Gatlinburg myself. I love it down there. I've driven through Gatlinburg, but I've never actually like been there, and I know that like someone I know lives there. Cody Jones said, because if you had a dash cam on your bus, because if you got in a bus wreck, you would have proof on your dash cam. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. I used to work for a luxury bus service where it was like a private jet on wheels, and I was basically a flight attendant. And we had a dash cam that did come in handy once. And then there was some scary stuff on there too. Like, there was a video of one of the buses that caught it on camera of them hitting a deer. It was insane. It took that thing out. I bet that driver peed his pants. Jeremy said you can rock that. You can drive a big box truck. Yeah, I didn't enjoy the box trucks. Ukraine dude said, what's the top speed of your bus? Oh, I don't think I've really maxed it out yet, but whenever I drove it at a higher speed, I think the fastest I've driven it was, I want to say 65, 70, but I don't typically drive very fast. Even in my van, I didn't drive very fast. Yance Perez said, do you have a secret? Your beauty's always glowing. Thank you. I just keep my face clean, keep my pillows clean, and I use acne pads. And that's worked the best for me. I'm very big on keeping my pillowcases clean because my cats walk all over them. And so I'm very, very hyper sensitive to keeping it clean because I just like to make sure that my face stays clean all the time. Miss Colbeer said, Skin So Soft is what I use for these huge mosquitoes in Texas. All right, you guys have convinced me. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it out. Casadocus did a $10 super chat. Happy belated birthday. Thank you so much. Samantha and the deer. I know, it's so sad. It's crazy. Bananas attract bugs when you've eaten them. We cannot eat them when we go into the woods. I didn't know that. I don't know what type of blood type I am, but yeah, mosquitoes I might be that because they do like me. Georgia Peach did a $25 super chat for the bus fund. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. And I don't typically eat a lot of bananas, so I think I'm good on that front. Bobby said it's gentle on your skin, Jaylena. Oh, and that's good too because I'm not allergic to a whole lot of things, a couple things here and there, but like one time I put Jergens lotion on and my arms and legs started breaking out in rashes and I had to hurry up and take it off. So I typically only use like Aveeno lotion. It's the only thing that I know I can trust, but I'm allergic to Jergens. Try vitamin B complex. They don't like the smell. Interesting. I used to take vitamin B. Can you put a link to the German composting toilet? Let's see. I can, just for you. I wasn't trying to get on here and on the thing on my phone because then it's going to take away my music, but I'll sacrifice for a second. Yeah, here's the link to the toilet that Isaac has in the project bus, and this is what I'm going to be using in my bus as well. So there's the link to that. Oops. Charlene said, Jaylena, you also mentioned that you are changing your solar. Are you still doing that? So proud of you, lady. You're doing a great job. Yes. So my main reason, aside from all the things that Isaac pointed out, the Blue Eddy that I have, the one that they sent me, I think I can power the entire bus off of that system. So I still have solar panels on top, but they're going to be directly routed to the Blue Eddy, and then I can also charge the Blue Eddy off of the bus when I'm driving and keep it charged that way. But that will be my total source of power, is going to be the Blue Eddy. So I'm excited to kind of experiment with that. And of course, if that doesn't work out, I can always change it later down the road. But that's the plan. And I'm kind of excited about it. No, Noah said, ye eat live action. Mark said, eating garlic will help keep the mosquitoes away. I don't know. I used to eat a lot of pizza, and there was a lot of garlic involved. It did not help. Casaduca said, I live in a jungle in Puerto Rico. Just spray off your clothes, not skin, and it repels them. Spray off on your clothes, not your skin. I've done that, and maybe it just doesn't work for me. I hate having to put it on my skin, but it is what it is. Carmen said, you're the sweetest. Thank you so much. Thank you. Lori said B12 specifically, they say mosquitoes don't like. I used to take B12 supplements because B12 is like really good for your hair, skin, and nails. Ukraine dude said, do you have to pay more when you take your bus to public parks? Like national, like state parks and stuff? I don't think so. Do you have to with RVs? Because technically it'll be an RV. I don't think that you do. Heidi said, I'm so glad you're back in your bus. I hope you learned everything you need to. Can't wait to watch your journey. I don't think we ever really learn everything we need to. I think we always just continue to learn. I'm going to move you guys back over here so I can sit on this chair better. Let's see. Bobby said, even with using off, they bite me worse. I mean, I doused myself with off, and I'm still getting bites here and there, but it's not as bad. Bear Trap Kara said, painting the outside could do a really sweet wilderness scene with or without the name Leave Her Wild. I wanted to do not necessarily a wilderness scene, but more of like a desert theme thing. And I have an artist in mind that I want to paint that for me, which I might be stopping by to visit him and say hi on my way back to Oregon. And just meet him, put a face to a name. Like, we've been following each other on social media for a while. But he is helping restore like a camper that they built on the back of a really old truck, and I don't know if that's just for looks because he's up at some like old B&B that they're redoing. I don't know, but that was pretty cool. I think he's in Colorado doing that right now. Yes, some national parks charge more for RV and buses. So there you go. That answers your question. Thank you so much. Is it Brenda Lou? I have not registered mine as an RV yet, but that will be happening before my trip to Oregon. Kim's Craft Time said, has your build plans changed from what you were thinking originally? They have, and I feel like they will continue to change. Like, as you go into the build and you're basically learning as you go and kind of building as you go, things change. And so I definitely have changed some things, which I talked about earlier, but also right now I have Like, I have it set in my head that that's probably what I'm going to do is for certain things, but also I'm not going to say that that's guaranteed because I changed my mind a lot. Schooliana said, is this live or is this a replay? That's live. Ukraine dude said, are you saving up for your big trip? Definitely. Candy said, which Blue Eddy? I have the 200, I think it's like 200p or 200pc or something like that. I'm going to be doing a review on it, which I'll probably do after I take it with me on the road because I'm going to be using that to power everything. Isaac's only an hour late, but yes, you made it. Everyone's saying hi, Isaac. James said, I like your smile. You're sweet and pretty. I love your smile. Oh, I like your channel. Thank you. I appreciate it. Paul Honeyman. Scott said, will solar charge the Blue Eddy? Yeah, I'm actually going to get solar panels to mount on the roof, and then that will be connected directly to the Blue Eddy to keep it charged. And then I can also charge the Blue Eddy while I'm driving as well. And so, yeah, the Blue Eddy came with 3 solar panels, but they're gigantic. Like, that's the only thing I don't like about it. But I mean, that's more power, I guess. Let's see. Rick Duffels said, will you be heading back to Oregon anytime soon? Yeah, I'm hoping to be on my way back up there in a little over a week. But I'm not giving myself like a set time. I don't like making plans. Scott said, I'm new. I don't do social media a lot, but who's the gentleman tattooed on your leg? That is Earl Dibbles Jr. And if you don't know who that is, after this live chat, go, or even right now if you want, type in Earl Dibbles Jr. And it's super funny. Y'all see this? I can't believe I got bit right there. That's their revenge for putting off on. Michael said, how's your day going? It could have gone better, but I'm here and I'm live with you guys, so I'd say it's going pretty great now. Ukraine dude said, is your bus leak proof? It is now. There was some leakage going on that I didn't know about. The windows, some spots on the windows were leaking, but I caulked everything and now it doesn't leak anymore, so we're good. Christine said, I was late too, you're the best. Well, I'm glad you're here now. Barbara said, if you're interested in spending some time at the beach at Otter Crest, let me know. I have 2 one-bedroom unit with 2 queen beds, 2 bathrooms. I share one every 4 weeks. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Isaac said, yeah, I guess I was late. These mosquitoes, I see them. They're not biting me, thank goodness. I put it on my face and everything. Wendy said, I'm trading Blossom the ambulance in for a U-Haul box truck. I loved driving Blossom. The box truck is a breeze. Truck body and super smooth going. Oh, that's awesome. My friend Donna Van Life is doing a box truck right now, and it's looking really good. I'm sure you'll really enjoy it. L Ward wants to know how your bus went today. Isaac, sorry for the ambulance. Is it Rassin 34 said, what's the 41 tat? So my 41 is for my favorite band growing up, which was Sum 41. It was my first tattoo. I got it the day I turned 18, and I wanted it for like 7 years before that. So people probably think I'm crazy for that, but I don't regret it at all. Schooliana said, the real question is, did you swag today? I tried to swag real hard. My husband's a mosquito magnet. He's type. I wonder if I am type O. I don't know. I'll have to see. Michael said, "Will you ever visit Michigan?" I mean, probably one day. I'd like to visit every state. Not a whole lot going on for me in Michigan. I heard that there's a pretty lake there, and also my like third grade teacher is from there, but I'm pretty sure she's moving to like some other country. Good old fashioned apple cider vinegar, or plain if you don't have the apple, for bites and itches. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Linda said, I was hoping that you would put one wildflower on your bus. Um, I mean, there might be a wildflower blooming from a cactus one day. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, so on the topic of mosquitoes, a great thing for mosquitoes, if you don't like having mosquito spray on you all the time, is thermocells. You can buy them at Walmart, and they're not the cheapest, but you can get like the small one for $15, or you get a big one for like $50. And the bigger you get, obviously, the bigger, the more coverage that you'll get. And so like the one I have is the small one, but it covers like a perimeter of 15 feet. So when I was building out my bus in the middle of summer last summer, I bought one and I used it, and they work amazing. I could leave all my doors open, and I never got any mosquitoes in there. They work phenomenal. And so yeah, you can get them at Walmart. You can probably get them at any like Target, stuff like that. Any place that sells similar things to Walmart. But I have one. I just actually, oh, I need the little oil thing that it comes with, little gas. Squiliana said the build's going good. Almost got the whole side done today. Sounds like you had a much more productive day than I did. Squiliana said, did you send her t-shirt yet? No, I'm going to the post office tomorrow, and I will be sending it out then. David said they're coming to get you. The mosquitoes? Oh yeah, for sure. Ew, garlic pills? I did not know that was a thing. Why would someone take... Not that I'm dogging it. I'm genuinely curious. Why would someone take garlic pills? Ukraine dude said, will you ever get a house on a lake? Maybe. I definitely won't rule it out. Bobby said, Jaylena mixed water and Pine Sol in a spray bottle and sprayed around perimeters like my sister did. Is that for mosquitoes? R&R said, hey girl, gotta run. Glad I was able to catch you live. Super happy to see you back on the bus and your journey started. Looking forward to more vlogs. Take care. Thanks for hanging out, R&R. Have a good night. Michael Morgan said, do you ever chat on Facebook? I'm just going to assume that you mean, do I do live chats on Facebook? I don't. YouTube's the only place I really go live. I've considered going live on Facebook and on Instagram, but I mean, YouTube's where I have most of my following, so I feel like it's a bigger reach here, and that's why I like doing it on YouTube. I'm not super active on Facebook and Instagram either, so I'm most active here. It just makes more sense to me. Bobby said, those thermocells are awesome. We use them when we were hunting and fishing. Yeah, they are amazing. I highly recommend them. Garlic pills are good for blood disorders. Interesting. I never knew that. And for your immune system. Cool. Denise said, Paul Honeyman, you are a smitten kitten. I think he was smitten with enjoy the journey. Speaking of the devil, I miss you too. I hope you're enjoying your time home. I'm trying to make you a moderator here. It's not working. I think I have to be on my other phone. And good for your heart. Interesting. Heidi Newberry said, nothing worse than a mosquito buzzing by your ear. At night sleeping, garlic's very good for you. It leaves your blood garlicky, tasting, yucky for bugs. Interesting. I did not know that. Let's see. Ukraine dude said, "What will you get? What will you do to get the bugs away from your bus when you're about to go to sleep?" I mean, hopefully there's no bugs in there when I'm trying to like when I'm going to bed. I didn't really have that issue with mosquitoes. I mean, not mosquitoes. I didn't really have that issue with bugs when I was in my van. And like I said, the thermostat worked really good. Oh, look at Isaac coming in hot with that wrench. Blessed Farm said, "Is it hard to register it as an RV in Tennessee?" From what I've looked up online, it's not hard to register as an RV here. I've heard it's fairly simple. Alright, I need to take a break here for a second and drink some water because I'm slacking. I'm supposed to have drank this by the end of the night. I'm a little behind. I didn't want to drink too much water before I went live so I wouldn't have to pee the whole time. Sorry. Sorry for the interruptions, y'all. What state's this? I am in Tennessee. Catherine said, "I sleep outside. Bugs are not a problem in Northern California." Well, lucky you. Barbara said, "Hey, Julie, I see the mosquitoes flying around me. They want me." That off is hopefully working. So, "Hey, Juliana, welcome back. Looking forward to the scenic drive back to Oregon. Have you decided on your interior color scheme?" I think my color scheme is going to be very neutral. Lots of burnt orange, a little bit of greens. And, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. I haven't dove too far. Lots of Aztec-y things. Haven't dove too far into the theme yet, though. Drink break. Tiffany said, "I'm going to drink with you." Good. If you haven't drank some water today, drink some water. Does your windows have mosquito nets? I'm going to be making some do-it-yourself screens and stuff for all of my windows. Not all of my windows, just the ones that open, and then for this back door and the front door. Scott's drinking beer. I wish I was drinking a beer, but no, I'm just drinking lots of water. Someone said yeast repels mosquitoes. Enjoy the journey said, "Hi Isaac, this is so weird, amazing, and cool." like all of us, you know. Samantha B said, "Always continue to learn, way to live, haha. I think I'm way behind on the chat. Joined late. I must sound like Captain Obvious today." I don't feel bad. I do that too. RT3 said, "I think I bought one of those thermocell things in 2015 and never broke it out of the box. I wonder if it still works." I'm sure it does. 70s colors. A little bit. Ukraine dude said, "Do you have an external light installed when you're parked for security?" I actually have a box of things that an RV company sent to me, which I think included that, possibly, with some lights and some other things. They said I could either use them or do like a giveaway and give them away to people. So I need to go through that box and figure out what I want to keep, and then I might do some very small, low-key giveaway to just someone who is building out a rig and they could use it. Like, I'd love to send them whatever, you know, I wind up not using, and if they can use it, you know. So I mean, I don't have anything now, but I do plan on having something, yes. George getting into the $20 super sticker. Thanks for being you. Thank you so much, George. My crazy life with Fawn Lisette said, "That's a lot of water to drink by the end of the night." Oh, I mean, it is, but like, I'll finish it pretty fast. I can drink a lot of water. Like, I can drink a whole bottle of water. Like, I can down it really fast. It's the peeing afterwards that sucks. So when I do stuff like that, I'm up all night going to the bathroom. Tom said, I bet it's hot where you are. It was really hot today. It's the humidity that gets me. It's not the heat. It's just disgustingly humid. I'm, I'm not about that life. Catherine said, Jillian, I'm drinking water again because you reminded us a while back. Thank you. Good, that's glad. Drinking water is a game changer. Drinking a gallon of water a day has I wasn't doing that when I was in Oregon because it's hard to keep track of how much water you drink when you're just drinking water bottles. But now that I have my water bottle that keeps me on track, it's definitely back to a gallon of water a day. So, and I already feel the difference. Blessed Farm said, I love the sound of insects in the background. It brings back such wonderful childhood memories. I don't even ever really notice. And of course I have headphones and I'm listening to music too, so there's that. Mickey Griggs said chamomile is good for bugs like keeps serpents down. Chamomile. Interesting. Enjoy the journey said, ha ha ha, yeah, we're definitely all weird, amazing, and cool. Good point. Caleb said, I've always wanted to do a bus build. You should do it. Schooliana said, I'm out here drinking seltzer water now, swaggin'. I caved and I bought some bubbly. Is it bubbly? Is what it's called, right? But this is caffeinated, and I'm not drinking coffee right now. So I was kind of stoked to see that. So I got caffeinated sparkling water. And like I said, it tastes like a White Claw, and there's no alcohol in it, so I guess at least there's caffeine. Pick your poisons, right? Southern Blessed Homestead said, are you going to install a disco ball in the RV? I wasn't planning on it, but, you know, now you put that thought in my head. I'm thinking about it. Miss Colbier said, I tried kombucha for the first time this week, and it was surprisingly good. Yeah, I tried it for the first time. My friend Jessica turned me on to it, and I was surprised. And that's the only brand I really drink, is the one that she showed me. And I've tried a couple different ones here and there, but that one's my favorite. I don't remember what it's called, though. Oh, a seltzer water snob. Dorian's, hey, Dorian said, oh, I'm late. Alan said, how much does it cost to pay attention? I don't know, I couldn't tell you. Scott said, I'm on the Outer Banks of North Carolina and it's hot. I bet. I just don't like the humidity. I like splashing cold water in my face. On a hot day, heck yeah. Paul Honeyman said, I'd say different but not weird. Laugh out loud. Weird's not a bad thing. Being weird is not a bad thing. I know a lot of really cool weird people. I'm also one of the weird people. Rhonda said, hi Jaylena, what is the top 5 things to look for in a schoolie when looking to purchase one to renovate? Probably not a question for me because I did not look that up when I was buying mine. Isaac's definitely the better person to ask that question. When I was looking for mine, I was just looking for low mileage, and I wasn't necessarily like set on a diesel or a regular gas one. I wasn't even really looking for a bus. I was looking for a ProMaster van, and this bus kind of just fell in my lap, and that's why I bought it. So I'm definitely not the person to ask about that. Yeah, all I drink is water. I mean, that's pretty much all I've been drinking. Schooliana said he's gonna go live every Tuesday night. So tomorrow. Water keeps your skin clear. I do agree, Linda. I will say that too. That's another, I guess, secret, if you will, is that I drink a lot of water. Susan said, Isaac, I hope you're practicing for your next live chat. I doubt he's practicing. Tom said, what animals do you get in Tennessee that you have to watch out for? Mosquitoes? I don't know. There's a lot of, in Nashville, like, surprisingly, in like the suburbs of Nashville, there's a lot of deer that run around. So you gotta watch out for the deer. Catherine said, drinking water, your complexion shows the difference. I'm 62 and people notice. Yeah, for sure. You definitely, it's crazy how much of a difference it makes to just drink water. ATR 57 Gypsy Ramirez said, hey, I came online, noticed you're here. So glad you made it home, praying for your mom. Thank you so much. Denise said she's going to start the 29s, Isaac. Wendy said, yes, I followed on van life. I have for quite a time now. My dream is a short bus, but they don't seem to land in my lap. We'll do that one day. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that this one did land in my lap because I wasn't looking for one. Mark said, here's the question of the hour. When are you going to run away with me and get married? Sorry, Mark. I just don't think that that's in the stars. Mickey said, build you a generator rack somewhere, you will be set. I had a generator, but apparently it disappeared, so I don't have a generator anymore. What is normal? Yeah, I don't know. What's normal? Schooliana said, what am I? Are we talking, am I behind? I'm that far behind where I was talking about us being weird? Because we're all weird. Isaac buys his buses in Arizona. Christine said, do you ever wear nail polish? I don't typically wear fingernail polish because it chips off too fast, but I always have polish on my toes. Ukraine Dude said, what's your plan for heat and AC when you travel? I will have a diesel heater for the winter. And then as far as air, I have the option to have a mini split, like someone is willing to send me one. But I don't think I'm going to go down that route, at least not this time. I don't have enough power. And so for AC, I'm going to pretty much rely on fans. And like the max fan, having the windows open, things like that. And I didn't even have that in the van, and I did some pretty hot states, so I think it'll be fine. And Zero Breeze also reached out to me too, so I don't know if that's something I'm gonna consider. I might have to watch some review videos on that. Ride With Me said, I know your brother already has a bus, but I think a step van or box truck would be better for his height. So this is just his first rig. He's going to use it to kind of learn and build it out, feel it out, and then he really wants to do a box truck. Dorian said, did you see Dez's video last night? Some creepy lady popped up at her job. Yeah, she popped up at her job twice after she asked her not to. It's pretty crazy. Tom said, do you stay in one place or move around the state? Right now, I'm stationed at my mom's house while I'm building out the bus. And then up until recently, that was the case. And then now I'm going to be traveling to Oregon, and I'll be building out or finishing it in Oregon. Susan said, Isaac, expect a plane with a banner 29 written flying over your shop when you go live. That's commitment. Juliana, no luck swapping vans with Levi, or did you change your mind? I mean, I love my bus. If I'm being real, it's grown on me a lot. I wouldn't want to trade it for Levi's. And he's working really hard on his bus too. My Crazy Life said, nosy question, how much did you pay for your bus, or what type of price should I be looking for? I paid $3,200 for my bus. Can you guys see the bump on my forehead from that mosquito? I feel so attacked. Color Street nail polish? I think I've heard of that. I mean, you can send whatever you want. Mark said, I didn't think it was in the stars, but you never know unless you ask. True. Sometimes you gotta shoot your shot, you know what I'm saying? Sculiana said my homie said the zero breeze is bad. Is it the Bibia bus that did that? Because that's the video I was gonna go watch. Hey Brandon, what's up? Des, one night she went outside for a break and someone in a van was watching her. They opened the door and she went inside. Bus gang. The whole gang is here. Sculiana said, Brandon, what's up, dog? I just got done putting your hot tub in your bus. Scott said your brother did some good work to his floor. Yeah, I'm proud of him. Yeah, where's Dorit? She's the only one that's not in here. Island Design said crop top guy in the house. Oh, man. Yeah, Levi's been working really hard on his bus. Brandon said, stoked to see the hot tub soon. Better be a hot tub time machine like we talked about. Hot tub time machine. That'd be interesting. Clint said, I don't know, but if you get a Max fan, does it have reverse direction because you could gap a forward window and get good air? It does have the reverse direction in the one that I have. Dorit is broken down, bus issues, check Instagram. Yeah, I've been following her Instagram stories. She's hilarious. And last I saw, she was getting a tow from the shop that she was at who said that they could not help her. Dora said, Jaylene, check your friend Donna Van Life on her problems with the Jetty power station. She loves her 1500 Jackery power station and solar panels. Lies, she loves her Jackery. Yeah, Dawn and I have talked a lot about solar and stuff. She is very knowledgeable when it comes to all of that stuff. Tom says, when Americans say living off the grid, does that mean living in outdoors and camping? No. Living off grid means that you are living off grid. You don't have any power. You're not connected to traditional power or water is what, and to me, in my opinion, that's what being off grid means. Some people say, oh, you have a cell phone, you're not off grid. You're not connected to, when I was living in my van, I considered that being off grid because I had my own source of power, my own source of water without being connected to traditional power and water on the grid, you know? People like to argue about that type of thing, but really, like, you're gonna sit there and argue about what it really means to be off grid. Chill out. Not you in particular, whoever asked that, but I'm just saying people in general. Like, that's a whole thing. Enjoy the journey said, no, I got stranded 5 hours away from home in Costa Rica. A video is in the works. Ooh, I'm excited to watch it. ATR 57 Gypsy said, that's like here in Texas, the humidity is, it makes it hard to work on my bus and do what I can and drink lots of water. Yeah, I sweat a ton in here. It's like a sauna. Sculiana said, if I had a time machine, I would go back and not try a McDonald's caramel frap. It was my downfall. The Gypsy Movement said, give a thumbs up to Juliana. She's awesome. Thank you so much. Isn't Hot Tub Time Machine a movie? Yes, it's one of my favorite movies. Great White Buffalo. Carolyn said, hey, Jaylena, almost missed your live. I've actually been on for quite a while. Sue said, Donna's a great teacher. Her mannerism is very informative. Love listening to her. She is. I have so much respect for Dawn. She does everything on her own. And she's very, very smart and determined. And she's building her empire. And I love watching her do it. Ukraine Dude said, when your bus is parked, will you have external cable to power your van? Yes. I'll have an external connection for me to, actually no. Yeah, I'll have an external connection that I can connect to that'll charge the Blue Eddy, but I won't have like a RV type, external connection like in the traditional sense. Enjoy the journey. Catherine subscribed to your channel. She said hi from Northern California. Squiliana said, I drank one day for a year. It was bad. Addiction is terrible. That's dangerous. My sister worked at Arby's, and they have these like coffee milkshake things, and she gained 60 pounds in like, I don't know, some crazy short amount of time from eating there and drinking those every single day. Harry said, all the people that's off grid have cell phones, and it doesn't call not to have one either. It's just in case of an emergency. To me, that's a part of the argument that I don't understand, and I think it's stupid that people get their panties in a bunch over someone who says that they're off grid but has a cell phone. Like, get over it. It's not that big of a deal. To me, like, they're off grid, in my opinion. And if you disagree, cool. That's you. Go live your own off grid life, you know? Good night, Curtis. Bye, Bless Farm. My crazy life said boondocking is more of the camping and away from everything. Off grid is literally what you said about not being hooked in. Yeah, I mean, Ukraine dude said one milkshake is 800 calories. I'm sure that some milkshakes can even be more than that. Tom said, do you like fishing? I know you got some nice rivers in the southern states. I do enjoy fishing. It's been a hot minute since I went fishing, probably a few months. I actually broke my fishing pole. So, your birthday was a blast. Thanks, Franco. Panties in a bunch. That's what they do. They get their panties in a bunch. Her jetty broke, and she said her... Are you trying to say her Blue Eddy broke? Or is jetty a different type of thing? I have a different Blue Eddy that I've had for like a year, and it's worked perfectly fine for me, but it's the 1500. Ukraine dude said, will you have a gun rifle to scare off the bears? I will have protection, I'll say that. Sculiana said, I have 2 phones now. Jelena made me want to be bougie. L. Ward said, Jelena, did you try Dutch Brothers while you were in Oregon? I did not. Susan, I photoshopped my videos. Whatever, Isaac. Curtis said, when are you starting back on the bus build? I started yesterday. I just haven't posted yet. Marvetta said, Sculiana, have you found a welder yet? No welder yet. Haven't had time to look. You never tell what your protection is. Exactly. So, I will have lots of protection. I will have multiple forms of protection. I'm just not going to talk about what protection I have. But I've been on for an hour and 45 minutes. Mace, pepper spray, kung fu, a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? Bobby said, oh my gosh, bad storm here in South Carolina. It knocked me off my laptop and we lost power for a few minutes back now. Oh no. Hopefully it's not too bad. It's been raining like crazy here. Garlic prevents odor. All of the above. I don't know why it doesn't like, I hate this phone going live on it. Shira said, wow, you must be in Lexington. Same storm here. Franco said, hey, Sculiana, no mobile welder guy in your area. You can call and mend it proper for you. Clint said, is the bus running yet? The bus is running. Like a beast. Ramona said she's from Texas. Don't mess with Texans. Solid advice. Paul Honeyman said, wow, I missed another one of my regulars staying. Laugh out loud. Oh, for me? Thank you. Sculiana said, literally just haven't had time to figure it out. Yeah, he's been busting butt trying to get that 30-day bus built. Susan said she's from the South. It's legal to carry firearms. Watch out, y'all. Yeah, it's open carry, too. Not that I will be. If I have a gun. Can you show them now for a subscriber more? I don't know what you're talking about. Ukraine dude said, what's the name of your bus? My bus's name is Levy, and I think that this off is wearing off. They're out. A little overdid it there. Van Life with Crystal said, glad to see you on a live and that you made it back to Nashville. Yeah. My mom's actually taking me on the General Jackson for my birthday on Wednesday, I think is when we're going. Catherine said, born and raised in Texas, I'm legit. Yes, you are. Tom said, is your bus expensive to run? How much gas do you have to fill up on a weekly basis? I haven't traveled in the bus enough to say. That's a conversation for a later time. Send the rain to Oregon. What was wrong with the bus, Kim? It needed a new fuel pump. Jennifer said, hi, Jaylena. Hi, Isaac. Sorry. Just found your live. Jaylena had to be at my late son's. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Franco said, Sculiana, still going to make the porch half the size it is now. You said you would if you ever had to redo it. I don't know what his plans are for that. I think I've heard him talk about it a little bit, but I'm not sure. Catherine said, I love Texas, proud of my birth state. Every Texan loves Texas. Green Thumb said, what state are you in? I'm currently in Tennessee. Ukraine dude said, does your car insurance tow the bus? I don't have insurance on it yet. That's something that I will get this week. I just don't have it yet. Big chillin' back at the bus. A little bit while I wait for my drill batteries to charge because they're dead. Susan did a $5 super sticker. Thank you so much. Shire said, Bobby, that's too cool. I live in Lexington. Was out in my yard tending to the garden and serious lightning strikes. I was standing right next to the power line. Ooh, that's scary. Kim said, how are your fur babies? Are you taking them with you on the road? They are doing amazing. They were definitely very excited and happy to have me back. And yes, they will be coming with me. Catherine said, yes, California is an extreme heat wave. 117 in Redding yesterday. That's how it was when I first got to Oregon. It was like super crazy heat. Denise said, Jonathan Bowman, what do we have to do to get these two crazy kids together? What? What did Jonathan say? I'm behind. L Word said, drought this year. We have been in a drought for many years. I'm not sure. Not here for sure. Ukraine dude said, if the cost of maintenance is high, will you lose the bus? What do you mean? Like, will I get rid of it? I don't think the cost of maintenance is going to be high. It's just like having a normal truck as far as the engine goes. Green Thumb said, is this your permanent residence? I don't have a permanent residence. I just kind of go where my heart takes me, and yeah, that's pretty much where I live. We're freezing and in lockdown in Sydney. Oh no! I would love to go to Australia. Jennifer Ray said, very chilly here. My van doesn't have heat. Looking into getting a planer diesel heater. My budget may not allow, but fingers crossed. I got a Chinese diesel heater, and it was the best investment I ever made living in a van. I'll definitely have one in the bus. So, I mean, I'd suggest a Chinese diesel heater. Clinton said, is the bus diesel or gas? It is just a regular gas bus. Blogging Truckers review said there are no taxes in Oregon. I don't know about that. I don't. Steven said the name of the bus, is it like what stands between freedom and everyday imprisonment? Levy? Levy is named after Dan Levy from Schitt's Creek. Oh. Thanks, Paul. Where's the link to the toilet? Isaac, will you, if you're still on here, will you throw a link to that toilet that you have in the project bus? But it's up there somewhere. Prevost family said, as soon as we are open, we will have you. That would be awesome. I'm down. 100%. I will fly there. It's like Chevy, but Levy. Lava Lot, I'm always up that creek. That was a good one. L Word said, trying to get half my tribe to move to Oregon. California fires are going to put me in a mental ward. I get my 18-wheeler working on Oregon because I saved. There's no sales tax. Interesting. I didn't know that there was no sales tax there. Sarah said, Bobby, they never get the weather right here, just saying. So Isaac just posted the link to the compost, is it a composting toilet, right? That he has in the project bus, which is really cool. Yeah, the crickets are really loud. Blogging Trucker review said, I'm in Tacoma, Washington right now. Tacoma? Did I say that right? Catherine said, I'm seriously like living in a war zone. Fire trucks running every few hours. That's crazy. Ukraine dude said, how many checkpoints in your big trip? I don't know. I really don't have it planned out. I'm just gonna go. And I mean, who knows? I might take a detour every now and then, you know? What time is it where you are? It's 8 o'clock right now where I'm at. Kim said, have you changed your mind about not installing a shower in your bus? So the thing is I'm not going to do a shower in the traditional sense, but I will have a shower in the bus, and I will have a hot shower in the bus. So I'm really looking forward to sharing my ideas on that with you guys, which once I get to Oregon, I feel like that'll kind of all be happening fairly quickly as far as like things coming up. So I'm really looking forward to sharing that info, giving you guys maybe some ideas. I rub bites with alcohol. I don't think I have any alcohol in me. I know that my mom has a Indian, like a Native American card that she can use anywhere, I think, in America, or maybe it's just Washington, I'm not sure, but she doesn't have to pay taxes. She never uses it, but she has one. Scott said, can you sleep at truck stops? Yeah, I've slept at my fair share of truck stops. Enjoy the journey said, I'm thinking about going live after you. I'm about to hop off here. I've been on for almost 2 hours. I wasn't expecting to, but you guys are so great. So I will answer a couple more questions and then I'm going to hop off and I'm going to be waiting for your live chat. Enjoy the journey. You guys, will you link your channel down so everyone can go subscribe and so they can hop on too? Tom Sellers said, what's your #1 survival tool that you can't be without? Survivor tool. I would have to say probably a lighter. But I say that as someone who often lights fires and cooks and stays warm that way, but I don't know that that's going to remain the same once I'm in a bus. So I don't know. It's me, Kathy said, are you still using the setup shower you said you don't think anyone else has? I definitely don't think anyone else has this shower setup that I'm thinking I'm going to be doing. Like, I've never seen it done before, so I'm curious to see what people think, to see, you know, if other people are like, oh, that's a great idea, I want to do that too. Shire said those kindred spirits are much more your speed. If you're referring to me, oh, fireflies! Ah! I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a firefly and it's lighting up. Yeah, do you see it? I don't remember who it was, but they were like, we don't ever see fireflies. We have them like crazy here. Joy Blessed Life said, yes, I'm happy you'll install a shower. That's so valuable, especially last year plus composting toilet. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Miss Cold Beer. She linked Tiffany's channel. Enjoy the journey. So if you guys want to go head over there, I will be waiting for her live chat. I'm so excited. It's her first one ever. But I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. And I will be waiting on Enjoy the Journey's live chat. Kristen also linked it. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And thank you for all of my amazing moderators for helping me out, and then just for all of you guys for coming to hang out with me for 2 hours. This is crazy, but I will hopefully get a video out for you guys of this, and then if not tomorrow, it'll be up the next day. But I have so much stuff to do tomorrow. I gotta go to the eye doctor, put a floor in, break a bunch of stuff down, move out of the bus completely into Levi's bus. Once that's all done, I'll be moving into the bus officially and probably hopping on the road, hopefully here pretty soon in the next few days, but not to go to Oregon. I'll be going somewhere else first, so you guys will have to stick around for that. But bye. Okay, I'm gonna end it now. Love you guys. See you later.